Take my shoes off. Okay, I've got way too many cords going around over here. All right. Taking my shoes off. Okay. The rain is getting bad. Okay, I hope the lighting's good. Let's hope. It's freezing in here. I swear I say this every time I'm on this MacBook, but I'm telling you, I don't. Hello. What time is it in Alaska? I'm curious. Never thought about the time difference there versus here. Okay, I think I'm kidding. Okay, I think it's good. All right. 4 o'clock. Okay, so y'all are 3 hours behind us. I did not know that. That's neat. I'm going to go ahead and put, check if I can spell. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to kind of get on, and then I will get started. I hope the lighting's okay. I've got a ring light over here, so it kind of like brightens up the screen as much as it can. My hair looks like a mess. Oh. I don't know why I'm a little bit nervous. Yay. Hey, Rebecca. I'm so glad that y'all could come and hang out with me today or this evening or whatever time it is. Hello. I don't want to start right off. What time is it? Okay, 7:02. Wait a few minutes. No, I usually do a live every month. Probably since I opened my shop, I think I've done, some of y'all have been here since my first month opening. I think I've done a live almost every month. I think there may have been 1 or 2 months that I didn't do a live because I was out of town or something, or Kate had cheer or something like that. Now you can see it in my glasses. And I recorded a video instead. I'd rather do lives than videos though. So I don't know. I just get nervous every month opening my shop because I just scared I'm going to open it and nobody's going to buy anything. And it's very nerve-wracking every single month, to be honest. So I'm trying to do a better job about the social media thing, you guys. And I know I keep talking about this, but I just want y'all to understand that the game changes all the time. So I'm trying to reach people is really difficult because, I try to do my Facebook group. And then today I shared it on my Facebook page. And then I did it in my Insta stories. And, I think YouTube's supposed to like notify people like there's a live coming up. Sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't. And then I've started a TikTok. I'm really liking TikTok. So there's so many elements to it. And then also I have not. So if you are part of the email list and you get emails from me when the shop opens, I try not to send out way too many emails. I've changed my email provider, I guess you say. And so if it looks a little odd tomorrow when I send it out, just know that I'm trying to learn the ins and outs of this site because it's a lot more complicating than the other one I was using. I just didn't feel like that email service was giving me what I wanted. It was too plain. I didn't like the format of the emails. So this one's supposed to sync with my Shopify more. So it's got a lot of different elements that I can do, but it's going to take me a bit to kind of, learn the ins and outs of it. So let's see. Uh, Yeah, let me tell you, I know the people that have been here since the beginning or around the beginning. I have got some people that purchase from me almost every single month. And believe me, I know who you are. Every time I see it, I'm very thankful that you've been here since the beginning because things have changed so much since the beginning. I've learned a lot and so forth. Arkansas, yeah, let me tell you, the weather here in Arkansas, she's having some problems. Last week we were out of school for 4 days and ice, like thick ice. Ice days, not snow days, ice. And then y'all, it's been 50 something this week. Today we're getting nothing but rain. It is I'm surprised you can't hear it outside. So the weather is just very unpredictable. Very. So when the weather people come on and make a prediction, we're like, oh, who knows? They could tell us that we're going to have ice and then it's going to be 85 degrees tomorrow. It makes no sense to me. There are days that we have all 4 seasons in 24 hours. So, and I guess I will mention this too, because I haven't mentioned this. I did have a little health scare, I think two weeks ago. I don't know what happened, but I was sitting at work. I wasn't stressed. I was literally sitting there doing nothing. And all of a sudden I got really dizzy. And then I felt like I was going to pass out. And then I just kind of sat there and tried to pull myself together. And I went down and had the nurse check my blood pressure. And she was like, she asked if I had thyroid problems. And I said I did. She asked me if I'd been taking my medication. I told her I had. And she checked my blood pressure and it was really high. I said, I ate breakfast. I don't know why it's high. I said, I feel like it's high. And I don't know if it was because I got dizzy and then I got scared. So I got nervous. So then she sent me back to my room and she said, come back in like before lunch. This was around 10:30. So I ate lunch at 12. So I went back right before lunch and she checked it again and it was even higher. So I'm like, and I told her, I was like, I've never had high blood pressure. My blood pressure is usually really low. I'm on the low end of normal. So thankfully I have somebody that shares a room with me. So she watched my kids for me so I could go to the doctor. By the time I got to the doctor at 1, they took my blood pressure and it was fine. So she ran a ton of tests. Went ahead and checked my thyroid. I had to do a urine sample. I mean, she checked everything from my thyroid levels, my B12, everything. She did, like, I think they took 6 tubes of blood. And everything checked out okay. My thyroid was okay because I thought, oh, Lord, I hope it's not going from like hypo to hyper on my thyroid. Everything checked out okay. The only thing that was a little bit elevated was my rheumatoid markers, which she told me, and we've known this since May, my rheumatoid arthritis markers in May were a little bit elevated. So she contacted whoever the person is. I should know this because my mom's been doing this for years. Whoever you go to the arthritis doctor, and they said my levels were not high enough to be seen by them, which I'm glad because I didn't want to go that route. Well, this time it was a little bit higher than it was the time before, but still not to the point of having to go. So rheumatologist, that's it. I could not I wanted to say like endocrinologist or whatever, however you pronounce that, but I was like, I know that's not right. So I went that day. She said, okay, I want you to leave and I want you to go and get a blood pressure cuff. So I've been carrying it around every single day with me just in case I feel like my blood pressure is up to check it. It's been normal ever since. So in my brain, I feel like I got dizzy and I don't know what caused me to get dizzy, but I feel like and my husband asked me because I texted him, I'm like, I feel like I just was about to pass out. And he was like, did you forget to breathe? Because I don't know if y'all do that, but sometimes I forget to breathe. Like I'm so concentrating on doing something that I think I just stop breathing while I'm working and concentrating. So I don't know if it was that. It's very, very odd, but I'm thankful that everything kind of lined out because I can't, I eat gluten-free, so I don't feel like I eat that bad. I hadn't eaten anything that was bad that was going to cause me to have any blood pressure issues, nothing like that. So I'm thankful everything checked out fine, and we're just kind of monitoring it to make sure it doesn't happen again. So long story. Thanks for listening. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share all the new releases with you, and I feel like I needed to say something. And then I'm going to ask you about one at the end, because I was going to retire this in March, and I'm on the fence about it, and we'll talk about that towards the end. So let's go ahead and go through the weekly and monthly releases first. Let's go over the ones that don't have a monthly. Do y'all hear that? There's cops coming. Wow. Okay. So first one is Bonjour. It is a Paris-themed kit. I know I had one of these out in the fall called Romantic Fall. It's still on the site. It will be one that, since it's the old format, will probably get retired on through the year. But this is the second one. And the lighting on these MacBooks. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Summer. If y'all have any questions as I go through here, make sure you write it over there, and I'll answer them as I go. So this is Bonjour, or however you pronounce it. And the lighting is not going to give any of these sticker sheets justice. And all of these are with this new sticker paper that I absolutely love. So this is H01. So this is for the horizontal. Okay. V01 is for the vertical. And this strip over here, I use this on my horizontal at the very top. That's a washy little strip on the side. Oh, goodness. Well, the internet's been doing some wild stuff, you guys. Okay, this is CV1. This is the compact vertical. And this lighting, I'm telling you, I don't think I like this MacBook. Okay, that's better. There's that. This is the horizontal A5. This is the A5 Daily Duo. This is like the header sheet. This screen is just not doing this justice at all. This is sheet 2 for the Daily Duo, A5 size. This is 02, and y'all, this fits the horizontal, the vertical, the A5 horizontal. This is the extra sheet here. So I like this sheet. This is one of my favorites. Half boxes, I find so many different uses for half boxes. The washi sheet. The sampler. The dog. Y'all, I got something about the little dogs, I'm telling you. I'm surprised mine's not in here. And the Deco sheet. So that is Bonjour. And the screen is not doing this justice. It's a lot cuter in person. I do not know what is going on with this screen. Okay, next, I've got 3 Easter kits. So we're going to start with the first one. No, we're not. I said we're going to start with the one that does not have a monthly. Okay, this is totally awesome. Okay, this is Autism Awareness Month is April. So I wanted to come out with something for that. I saw this artwork and I'm like, I really like this. So that's H01. V01. And I'll tell y'all, since switching sticker paper, I've had so many less errors. I think that my silhouettes were struggling as well with that sticker paper. So that's why I had so many sheets that they just would not cut right. Horizontal A5. Thank you. The colors, and I was going to mention that. The colors look really good on these kits. They just don't look really good on this screen. The purples and blue in this kit are really, really, really cute. Oh, that is Daily Duo A5 Daily Duo. Okay, this is the 02 sheet here. Oops. All of the half boxes, appointment boxes, different appointment boxes. These over here are really good if you want to put little icons on the side. Then you got your habit trackers here and the expense down here. If you want to write like your different bills you pay and check it off when you pay it. The washi. Oh, I was like, what's that other sheet? This is the sampler and the Deco. Love the Deco. And you have noticed, the ones of you that have been here since the beginning, you know that I used to not put a lot of Deco on the sheet. And now I try my best to cram as much Deco as I can on the sheet. So I hope y'all love this one. I love this kit. I thought it was so cute. I love the artwork. So I hope y'all love that. That's totally awesome. Okay, now we're going to go to the Easter kits. Okay, I've got 3 Easter kits this year. And I tried to make them 3 totally different ones because I know that not all of us like the same type of thing. The greater number on the, yes. And I do too, because as I've gone through here and evaluated my stickers, I'm like, I can cram so much more stickers on that one sheet than I was at the beginning. And I'm learning a lot, so it's only to y'all's benefit. Okay, Easter Meadow is what we're going to go over first. So this has got the cute little bunnies. If bunnies and stuff are that's what you like for Easter. I'm probably going to use all, well, I'm going to say I'm going to use all 3 of them. I got to line that out, make sure they'll all fit before Easter. So that is H01, and you probably can't even see with this screen here, but the washi on the side has little white bunnies on it. Just like this right here, that has little white bunnies on it. V01. And of course, it's not doing this one justice either. This is compact vertical one. Horizontal A5 horizontal A5, however you say it. Daily Duo 1, so it's the header sheet. A5 Daily Duo 2. Sheet 2. The extra sheet. And this is peach. And I hope it's not coming off as pink. That's actually peach. I don't even know. Does this have pink in it? It has a little pink in it. Washi sheet. The sampler. The Deco. Look at all the Deco on that sheet. Then we're going to the monthly. So we've got for the monthly of the 7x9 monthly, and then I have the A5 monthly. So the 7x9 comes with 2 sheets. I'm going to show it as a whole, and then I'll share with you what the header looks like. And that's what the header looks like. So it's the one with the little white bunnies on it. Then we've got the A5 monthly. And then Each one of the months, if you've never purchased from my shop, each one of these, so if you go in and you're like, okay, I want the April A5, you will get this, and then I will give you a little strip that has April on it. So if you order an add-on sheet, you'll get just this sheet here. So this is the add-on. If you just choose a month, you'll get one of these. So this is the add-on for both. So that is Easter Meadow. Then next is Resurrection. I love this. Okay, so this is a faith-themed kit. It says Christ is risen. It's got the 3 crosses. You have the lamb. You've got everything that deals with Easter. I think this says he is risen. No. It is finished. This says it is finished. So I love this. V01. Compact vertical 1. Horizontal A5. I really like the way that this came together. A5, Daily Duo 2. Thank you, Sharon. This is sheet 2. I can't wait to use this one in my planner. The washi sheet. Oh, it's got the dove on it. I didn't know what this one was. That's a dove. That's not the lamb. This sampler. The Deco. I mean, look at the Deco. Love the Deco sheet for this one too. Then you have a monthly. So this is the 7x9 monthly. This is what the header looks like. So the header is white for this one. Then this is the A5. I hope I sell a lot. And then the add-on sheet. So love that one. So 2 totally different ones there. And then the third Easter kit is the redesign for this month. So I'm not redesigning every kit, but there are some that I really love and I don't want to discontinue in the shop, so I'll redo it. This one is one of those, and it's Easter Blossom. This is one I used for Easter last year. So this is chickens. So you've got bunnies, Jesus, and chickens. So this is Easter Blossom. Love the colors of this kit. The little chickens, they're so cute. So that is V01. So the vertical. So I'm definitely going to use this one again. Compact vertical. And the graphics are so much more vibrant in person. I do too, Rebecca. I love it. I love Easter Blossom. I mean, look at all of the florals. The little bows up there too. I love it. This is Daily Duo Sheet 2. A5 sheet 2, 02. I should be pulling mine to the side so I won't have to do that later, but I haven't done that. The extra sheet here. The washi. Love the washi for this one. The sampler. And I forgot to put 2 graphics there. I'm going to have to go in and add 2 graphics right there. I'm just noticing that. Let me put that to the side. So I'll have to add that and recut that one. The Deco sheet. So I've crammed so much Deco on this one sheet. And then we have the monthly. So this is the 7x9. And you'll notice that it really, the only way that you can tell it's Easter for the monthly is the little graphics at the bottom. So it's more, it looks like a spring kit than Easter. I did that on purpose. Then you have the A5 monthly. And then the add-on sheet. I'm glad I caught that. Not having those 2 graphics there. I'm going to go in and add that probably tomorrow and get that recut. So that is Easter Blossom. I use a lot of Deco too, and I will tell you that what I will usually do is I have a little pouch that I carry with me, and if I want to make some, like if I do a little list, I want to make it really cute, I'll pull out one of my Deco sheets that I've been toting around to add Deco to that spread. Well, where was that? Okay. Okay, last but not least is Planner Life. I love this. Making sure I didn't bend that. Okay. So Planner Life. And this one, if you watched my Plan With Me from this month, this was the last week in my planner. So I think this one is so sweet. It's peach and green. So that is not pink. That is peach. So it may come across as looking pink, but it is peach. Vertical sheet 1. Compact vertical. Horizontal A5 or A5 horizontal. Daily Duo. A5 Daily Duo. Love the little planners. A5 Daily Duo sheet 2. Sheet 2. Yes, I love this. And it would be good for any time of year because I can see a fall vibe to it as well. Oh, the washi. Look how beautiful that washi is. And y'all, here's the thing. Like, I act surprised when I'm turning these because I've already started laying out all of the April kits right now. And then I've been cutting March. So this is March back here on this table back here. So that's what I've been looking at recently. So these have already been cut for like a month. So I'm like, oh, I hadn't seen this one in a while. So that's the sampler sheet. The Deco. Look at all the Deco on that sheet. And this says Planner Life. Yeah, Planner Life. And it's 2 different stickers instead of 1. Had to look to make sure it wasn't 1. I think I did it as 2. Yep. Okay, then the monthly. I love the monthly. Okay. This is the 7x9. I mean, those planners lined up. How stinking cute is that? I just love that. I need extra planners so I can use these in several. I guess I could do my shop planner with a monthly and my everyday planner. This is the A5 monthly and the add-on sheet. So those are the 6 kits for this month. Planner Life, Easter Blossom, Bonjour, Totally Awesome, Easter Meadow, and Resurrection. So I hope y'all love this month's selection. I loved all of these. I get so excited when I'm designing them and then cutting them. I'm like, oh, I want to share them right now. But I have to wait. So next up, if there's not any questions, I don't think anybody had any questions, we're going to move to icons. So what I've done with the icons is I've gone through, retired all of them that I had last year and the year before. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Y'all have no idea how excited I get. I get really excited when I come up with everything, and I just cross my fingers that y'all like everything that I come up with. I try to make sure that everything's different, because if you're anything like me, I like every week to have a whole different look to it. So that's why I try to come up with totally different ones. Okay, so icons, I'm sharing IC 11 through 20 this month. So I retired all the icons in November. So I'm releasing different ones this year, and I've retired some. So some of these will get neutral. Some of them won't. It just depends on what it is. So the first one is IC 11, which is meal plan, or however you want to say it, the meal sheet. I think, did I call it meal plan? I think I called it meal plan. So it's a little plate with the silverware. And this is not getting a neutral because I felt like that really wasn't a way to, I guess I could have done the gray one at the bottom, but I don't know. I didn't feel like that it was neutral enough. So, and if you've never looked at my shop before with the icons, it will have in the description the size of each one of the icons. And this is a washi strip on the side. My nose is itching. Okay, so next one is road trip. So it comes with multicolor, and then it comes with the neutral. So on the one listing, it will say road trip icons, I think is what it's going to say. And you'll have on the selections on that right-hand side, you can choose multicolor or you can choose neutral. So they're the same size, but if you prefer black and white, that would be the neutral, or the multicolor will be this one here. So that is IC 12. Okay, 13 are cameras. Okay, you've got the multicolor camera. And y'all, I've tried to make all of the icons a little bit smaller as well. So you get a ton of them on one sheet. And it will also tell you how many in the description, how many are on one sheet, or we've got the neutral. You're good, Melanie. Okay, that's 13. 14 is just one. It just comes in multicolor because I didn't think there was really a way you could do the suitcases. So love these suitcases a lot more than the other ones that I had. And look how much smaller they are. So these will be a lot easier to put in your planner and not stick out as much. Great for those appointment boxes that have that little spot on the side. Okay, now we're getting to some of the sports. Now, I haven't done all of the sports in this round. I did the main ones, and then the other ones will come throughout once I feel like I found artwork that I like. So our first one is football. You've got colorful and neutral, and if you notice, they have little hearts on them. So love, love, love that. The next one is soccer. Soccer comes in its IC 16. You've got the multicolor or you have the neutral. IC 17 is basketball. So you've got multicolored basketballs or you've got the neutral. I think it's thundering now. Baseball. Baseball, you have multicolor and neutral. And then the last two just have one. They don't have the neutral. They just have one option. And this is volleyball. So it has a little, I don't even know if you can really see it. They have little small hearts on them in different colors. So the volleyball is white. I didn't feel like I needed two different ones for this one. And then 20 is the megaphones for cheer. Ooh, let me tell you, this one was hard to find. This one, I think I ended up having to make this icon myself because I could not find what I was looking for and what I wanted. So I had to, basically make this one myself. So those are the icons. Any question about the icons? Okay, next up, for no questions, we're going to move to the Deco script. So the Deco script is a new one that I came out with last month. So it is exactly what it says. There's Deco and script. So it'll have what it is, and then it has a little picture on the side. So we've got 5 this month. So this is last month I had doctor appointment, eye appointment, dentist appointment, hair appointment, vet appointment. So DS6 is pay bills. So it's got the little money on the side. And you'll notice with some of them, just like with the Deco, my Lord, I got a piece of hair. Just like I said with the Deco earlier, I try to cram as much on here. So I had this little space over here. So I just turned some sideways. So that's pay bills. DS07, you are welcome, Rebecca, because everything is trial and error for me. So when I start putting stuff in my planner, I'll be like, that's too big. Why'd I make that big? I need to make them smaller. I don't like this icon. And it got to where I didn't like the icon. So that's why I retired everything. So next is clean house. So it's got the little house and it says clean house on it. And I gave you 2 extra over here because I couldn't get them all to fit. And y'all, all of these are basically the same size. It just depends on how long the characters are. Next is wash car. So it's got the little car with little suds on it. And it says wash car. So this is DS08. DS09 is nail appointment. And then DS10 is date night. And let me tell you, my shop will be open in the morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then date night, I'm going to tell you, this one was one that was difficult too. I think I had to end up making the hearts because I could not find what I was looking for. So I think I made the 2 hearts. So that's DS10. Any questions about that? Okay, let me mention this as well. If you are not a part of the Golden Circle on Facebook, I would love for you to become a part of that. It's always in the description. Okay, and there's my husband and my son. Because that on my Facebook group, I have spots where you can share if there's any type of icons you would like to see, if there's any kit themes you would like to see, if there are anything Deco script, that's the place to share that. Because I will go through that and I will make my list according to what y'all want to see. So that's the Deco script. Now let's go over the Deco. I think I got 3 this month. I have the first one is the spring gnomes. The gnome Deco sheets have been very, very, very popular. So this is the spring one. Look, the little birdhouse and the little plants and butterflies in a book. think that, what does that bag say? My eyes aren't working. It says, let spring begin. So that is the spring gnomes. Okay, then I am going through and redoing countdowns as well. I'm either discontinuing them or redoing them. So I've got 2 that I've redone this month. I have the spring countdown, and y'all, you could use this for just about anything. And instead of having just 1 countdown, you have 2. 1, 2. So I put enough for 2 countdowns on 1 sheet. I love the little mason jars. Okay, then I have the Mardi Gras. And I know I probably should have released this one last month, but I did not decide to go through my Deco to either retire or to redo it until this month. So this one is also smaller. Instead of getting 1, you have 2. So there's 1 and 2. So those are the Deco for this month. So you got Mardi Gras countdown, spring countdown, and the spring gnomes. Any questions about that? Moving right along. Let me flip my page. I got my planner over here to make sure that I share everything and I don't skip something. Okay. So let's go through functional next. I think everything except for the full boxes have been renamed. So I'm going through functional as well, and I'm redoing everything. So all of these are basically, except for the full boxes. Let's do the full boxes first. Full box 1 is just the colorful border one. And I need to come out with, I might do one that's more like a pastel and then more of a neutral one as well, if y'all would like that. Wasn't sure how this was going to work. So that's full boxes 1. So this is a new one here. And then full box 2 is a redo. And you will also notice this. If you got this sheet previously, there wasn't as many full boxes on here. I was able to squeeze it in so I could get 12 full boxes on 1 page. Pages are the same size that they have been, 8.5 by 5.5. So I hope y'all love those. And if you like the full boxes, I can go in and do more like pastel one and neutral one and all that. Now we're going to basically the redos. So I've went in and redone the weekend. So I've got 2 weekend scripts. This is weekend 1. And if you notice, I have put, I want to say a lot more of these on 1 page. I need to pull one of the older ones. And then weekend 2 is the cursive. So you've got 1 and 2, depending on what type of font that you like. And then next is vacation. So same thing for the vacation. You've got the 2 different scripts. You've got vacation 1 and vacation 2. Okay. And then you have, I've got flags, and I need to do the payday as well. I haven't done that. And I did something different with these. So there's 2 different options for these. So payday, you've got the multicolor. This is just the first payday. And I think I have this on the same listing. So you've got the multicolor or the pastel. So payday 2 is the pastel color. And the payday 1 is the just multi. And then I did the same thing with day off. And then I'll probably do the no school one either next month or the next month. So you've got day off and day off 2, which is the pastel. Okay, so those are the functional. And then we have, the last of the sticker sheets. We have the next 3 months of the bill trackers. You've got July. August. And I do have a video sharing how I do these. I want to say it was during Vlogmas. I set up January through March. That's August. And then September. So those are the sticker sheets. Any questions about any of that? Any questions at all? And then I have 2 weatherproof stickers. I have this one that says a lot can happen in 7 days. And these are 3 inches weatherproof. And here's my palm. So it's as big as my palm. These are great for, y'all have these on water bottles. I have them on my laptop. I have them on my silhouettes. These are great. I have one on a tumbler that I took to the beach the year before last, was in the sand, hand washed it, and you couldn't even tell. Nothing happened to it. These do not fade in the sunlight or anything. So that's the first new one. And then the second new one is this one. It's called You Are. You are enough. You are worthy, loved, kind, strong, and capable. So those are the releases for February. I'm excited about them. I hope that you are too. And then I have a lot that's retiring. I don't have any of that out. That is on the website. So tomorrow morning, when it opens, there is a tab at the top that says retiring. That will have everything that's retiring, but you can use discounts on that. And there's also a last chance section. That's the only section on the website that you cannot use a discount for. Those sheets there are marked down to $2. My dog and my cat are getting along. It just depends on what day of the week it is. And they fight constantly like brother and sister. Honestly, they do. Like we have to, Izzy, stop. Ace, stop. All the time. So they love each other. Bella doesn't like either one of them. Bella's like to herself. She's like, look, I'm an old lady. I don't want to mess with y'all. I'm not playing. And she will hiss at them. So, but the other 2 love each other and love to roughhouse and all of that. So they are doing just fine. Now, the one thing I wanted to ask y'all about when I told you all at the beginning was I was going through trying to make a list of the kits I was retiring in March. And I cannot decide if I want to retire this one or not. So in March, I'm coming out with, I think it's March. No, it's not. It's April. It's April. Okay. In April, I'm coming out with another strawberry themed kit. So I was going through and I had it down to retire this one. And I was like, but I really like it. So I don't know. Should I retire strawberries or should I reformat it? This has seriously been sitting on my cart up here in the top. And as I like cut stickers and stuff, I will look at it because I can't decide. I just really like it. It's totally different than the other one that I'm coming out with. Let me see if I've got a Deco cut. I may not. Here's the washi. I just cannot decide though. I think it's so cute. I love it. And I'm like, should I have 2 strawberry kits in the shop? I mean, but does anybody really care if I have 2 strawberry kits in the shop? They're both cute and totally different. This one was one that I actually used the quotes with the graphics as well. Instead of just, and I want to say I pulled from several different places to get the artwork for this. So it's actually pieced together by me. So the more I look at it, the more I think I'm going to reformat it because I just think it's so stinking cute. But I was going to ask what y'all thought before I made my decision. So if so, that will be the other one that I need to, let me check. Is that one I needed is March? So this would be, I would have both of them coming out in April. But, hey, it is what it is. Okay. I will reformat this one then. That will be my other one for April. I'm going to write it down. We'll just have 2 kits, strawberry kits coming out in April, which I'm fine with because I have 5 kits written down. And the 6th one is usually the reformat. So I'm going to put strawberries as the reformat for April, which that will be really easy because that one's basically done. It's done. All the graphics are done. So I just have to like put them in. So, let me think. Is there anything else I want to talk to y'all about or ask you or anything like that? I don't think there is. Is there any other questions that you have for me? If you've never purchased from the shop, you can use the code WELCOME10 to save 10% off of your order. Let me type that here. WELCOME10 to save 10% off. Who is calling? My phone's over here. Okay. Everybody else, if you've ordered with me before, you know you have a discount code that you can use. It comes with all of your orders. I don't know whose phone's ringing. I don't know if there's something else that I needed to tell y'all. I don't guess there is. I'm always nervous. So tomorrow morning before I open this shop up at 8, I will be nervous. And I'm nervous every single month because you just don't know having a small business if how well your shop's going to do. So, and especially with social media the way it is right now. And I know if you follow me on Instagram, you know I had a little rant about it yesterday. And I share stuff like that on platforms because I want y'all to know that you're not the only one. You have a sheet with work, don't you? What type of work? Bye, Elaine. Have a good evening. Thank you for chatting with me. If I don't have one that says work on it that you're looking for, let me know and I can definitely make that happen. I don't know. I think I have one that says work schedule on it. I don't think I've retired that one yet or reformatted that one. I think that's one that is not. So I think it's a functional sticker and it says work schedule on it. Yes. No, I do not have the word. I don't have one that says work on it. Izzy, get over here. But I can definitely do that. And that's another thing I need to do is do those scripts. I need to get all of those redone and add to those. So, if you have me on Instagram, message me and I'll talk to you about it. If you want it to be a deco script or just a script, I can get that in the works for you. So just let me know about that. Or if you want to write on the Facebook group or anything like that, you can just email me and I'll make that happen for you. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell y'all. And y'all, the shop's going to be open for at least a week. It will open up tomorrow, February 9th at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And it will be open at least through next Thursday, maybe longer. What I'm trying to do is, if you've noticed, the last 2 openings I've had, it's making it a lot easier that I cut so much ahead of time that I usually like to keep it open. And then when I feel like it's time for me to start getting March prepped on the site, then I'll pull the shop down to get everything prepped and set for the next month. So thegoldprojectshop.com is the website for the shop. If there's any questions you have, please let me know. Also join that Facebook group just so you can be a part of our community and share with us and help me make decisions about stickers and things. And y'all, it's not just about me. We share that community. And it's really the only reason I have Facebook, honestly. So if that is all for y'all, I'm so blessed for y'all to be here. And thank you for hanging out with me for the last 55 minutes. And thank you for being here. And thank you for supporting me and purchasing from my shop and watching my videos and all of that. So I hope y'all have a blessed evening. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.